Hello there, my beautiful Aries signs. I just want to say I was meditating on your energy and it's going to be a wild reading. So, like, get a cup of coffee, get a cup of tea, whatever you drink, water, I don't care. Settle in because I have a lot to tell you from spirit. So, it's good news. It's a long game. I don't know how else to describe this. There's a lot happening for you. There's good things on the horizon, but there is work to be done still. So I'm going to start over here first. I pulled an oracle card. This is from my Power of Love deck. This is by James Von Pra. I just love these cards. There's no push here. I just love them. I think they help because this deck is all about lessons in life. Like, what am I learning at this time? Right now, it's like loyalty. How loyal are you? And I think that's what you're realizing or understanding fully. It says your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Any solid foundation, be it a friendship, be it a relationship, needs to be based on loyalty because that's the only way you're going to build trust. And, you can only do that through authenticity, honesty, loyalty, like all of the good things that end with tea. Maybe you're drinking tea, I don't know. But you have a lot to look forward to. It's just a matter of time because you have two corresponding cards here, or correlating cards, I should say. You have the Sustainer from my Archetype deck, which is very interesting because I've never pulled this card before. And then you also have Time from my other deck. I don't know what this deck is called. I just like the colors. So the Sustainer, to me, I'm an intuitive reader, so this means like what's sustainable for you? Is this sustainable what you're doing? And if it's not, you need to adapt yourself so it is, because I do see like this is the long game. This is the long haul. You're not a short-term thinker at this time, Aries. You're really looking at the bigger picture and where you want to put yourself. And it's how you're perceiving your situation because you also have the perception card. So like you're letting your heart guide you. And I only know that because the perception card is tied to your heart chakra, which is symbolized by the green on the outside of this card. So it's like you're really following your heart's desire, your passions. Like I love this for you because it's just a positive. This is going to lead you to prosperity, literally. Because you have so many good cards here. It says prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So maybe some of you Aries signs are working with a Taurus or going to meet a Taurus or your best friend's a Taurus. I don't know. But maybe you also have like Taurus moon because I just feel like this energy is very determined, very stubborn and pig-headed, and Taurus is a bull and you're a ram, so it's like you just have that perfect mix of whatever it is inside of you, Aries, that's totally like guiding you and sustaining you and really driving you further on this path. And with this time card, I'll read the little note. It says, "Time has a wonderful way of showing you what really matters." And I do feel like you have the discernment, you have the clarity, you to know what your passions are, what your pursuits are, and like you can perceive things so much differently and clearly now than you did before. And that's just part of growth generally and change. And I don't say like I don't want to say that lightly because growth and change don't occur in most people. You have to realize most people are super content, but not even content, complacent with staying the same for their lifetime, and they never grow. They never do. They just repeat old patterns and cycle until they die. And it's pretty disheartening, but I don't feel like you're at that stage at all, Aries. You've really moved onward and upward. And the next card I have is from my moon deck. This is just a oracle deck. It says, "My future is full of light." So you are thinking positive, you're dreaming positive. Again, this is also like your perception of events, like how do you view things. You see butterflies and rainbows, like you pay attention to those small things, and you're really expressing gratitude and love for those things genuinely. And that's going to it's like the law of attraction with your magnetism. It's going to draw more things in to you. I talk with my hands too much. I can't help it. I don't know why, but I do. But there's a lot of positive stuff happening, and it's like it's a celebration of yourself because you have this and your past here, and it's the Six of Wands that came out in the tarot reading. And this is probably going to be a really short reading for your Aries because it's just a general good vibe. um celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself when it comes to love, when it comes to knowing what you want. And make sure you're willing to put like the elbow grease in for whatever it is you're trying to achieve, because your next card is a nice one, but it's kind of a humbling feeling I'm getting. This is the Hermit, which is your present energy. This is the introspective card. This is like finding the light within, trying to find a hobby or a passion that really sets you on fire again or makes you feel alive. This is doing the introspective work. It's involving, so that way you can evolve on the outside. This is tied to sometimes to shadow work. It's also tied to maybe you've been going through a dark night of the soul, and you've just been really self-reflecting and having self-awareness and guiding yourself out of the darkness and into the light, via your own light, essentially. Now, you have the Six of Cups when it comes to your future. This is a nostalgic card. This is also uh, can be a puppy love card, like you're pursuing maybe someone new romantically. I mean, this is a love reading, so it wouldn't surprise me, but I feel like it's only because you're doing that inner work, that shadow work. But I also, whenever I get like threes or sixes, there's more to it. So with both of these sixes in your reading, I only pull like 4 or 5 cards for tarot on these general messages, and this to me is significant like twin flame energy. So if you've been waiting for a twin flame, if you're the runner or they're the chaser, I do feel like this is like a nostalgic energy of somebody making a comeback at some point in time. I don't get a timeline. You have Taurus. Um, the Taurus thing pops out, and Taurians, they're slow. I'm not gonna lie, they're like the slowest sign in the book. So I just, I'm not sure when that's happening, but right now I do feel like you're really tapping into your feminine energy, and you're like opening up yourself for assistance, for help, and maybe you're the divine feminine. I just feel like you really tapped into that divine feminine energy. And if you're a male watching this, you don't have to be a woman to have divine feminine energy. Everyone has masculine and feminine energy, so it can still be a message for you. Now, the last cards I have for you is about your subconscious. Um, this is kind of like the stuff that you don't see or the stuff that you don't even realize. It's the moon card, which it is confusion somewhat. It is illusions also. It can be like you're waiting on clarity, and you're going to get that with the moon cycles. So the next moon we have is the new moon in Leo on August 4th. That is going to be very significant for planting the seeds for confidence building, for for this like bull energy you have, like this sustaining energy. You're really planting the seeds like now till August 4th and a couple days later when the moon energy fades, because you're really like holding on to this trajectory you have in your head about where it is you want to be in a certain amount of time or in a certain period of time when it comes to love or a family or establishing something for yourself. Now, the moon clarifier card I pulled was the Wheel of Fortune. That means like things are divinely timed. So this return, if it is a twin flame for you or someone coming back, it is divinely timed. It's divinely coordinated to happen at a certain specific point in time when you both are in alignment. Um, Now, interestingly enough, the card under that is the Nine of Pentacles. This is like a single independent energy. So it's like I feel like you're content being single until maybe this person returns, um, or you're just like content with your life, and you have this like independent fiery spirit that's happening right now where you're just like taking care of yourself. You're putting yourself first. You're focused on self-love, self-help, uh, spirituality, obviously, since you're watching a tarot video. Like you're just really focusing on the things that matter, the things that are super important to you because of this time card. So like time has really showed you where to put your attention, and that's going to pay off major because you have that prosperity lies ahead card. So all good things for you, Aries. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If this video helped, please hit the like button and subscribe or comment. It helps my channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. If you're interested in a one-on-one coaching session, please feel free to reach out. If you would like an individualized, like personalized tarot reading, please feel free to send me a message and I can let you know. Thanks so much.